Sagittarius, what is up? It's your girl Cat. We're going to do your weekly reading right now. I've already shuffled the cards. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Death card, Scorpio, transformation. Okay, that's also Scorpio's card. So. All right, let's lay all these bad boys out. See what we get. Okay. Kind of all over the place, Sagittarius. So, my eyes watering. Sorry, guys. The allergies are evil. So, unspoken feelings, desires. So, not necessarily being deceptive or secretive. It's just something you're feeling a lot of things or thinking a lot of things that you're not expressing. You're just kind of keeping it to yourself. Okay. About plans that you're making, possibly. Some kind of toxic behavior there. Envy, lust, greed, codependency, could be anything. The Hierophant could be marriage, education, something like that. This is a beautiful partnership, romance here. Being strong, something to do with a Leo possibly. The Nine of Wands is all about hanging on. And the Nine of Swords is all about being stressed out and in your head. But here comes the Sun. Dude. All right, let's pull a couple more. Okay, that is the King of Wands, Ten of Cups, and the Four of Cups. Alrighty. So let's get our big blue clarifying deck and break this bad boy down. So, kind of all over the place. Looks like you're making some kind of plans that you're not really being very expressive about. You're just kind of keeping things to yourself. Could be some kind of toxic, negative energy attached to that somehow. Something to do with traditional or institutional roles, marriage, education, something like that. Very loving, giving partnership here, connection, having to be strong and holding on and being stressed out. But I feel like that's ending and you're coming into a period of happiness. Could be taking action. Yeah, taking action towards the Ten of Cups and winding up with the Four of Cups. All right, so let's see why this is here. Why is the Moon here? The Nine of Cups. Okay, so there's something. We do have the Ten of Cups in the reading. Okay, so here's the Nine of Cups. Okay, he's happy, he's doing well, he's okay, right? But he's not the Ten of Cups. What's the difference here? Like, what are we missing? Okay, and that's what you're not expressing. There's something keeping you from reaching the Ten of Cups level of happiness. There's something that's bothering you or has got you concerned, but you're not voicing it. You're just keeping it to yourself, okay? Could have something to do with plans that you're making. Ooh, death. We saw that at the bottom of the deck over here on this deck. So that's twice we've gotten that. This is transformation, okay? This isn't a little tiny change. This is like a big upheaval, like a transformation. Like things are not going to be the same after this. So you have some kind of plans underway that are going to trigger this big change in your life, like this big transformation. But there's something about it that could have like a toxic type of negative energy about it for some reason. Let's see why the Devil is here. The King of Cups. Could have something to do with a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is also somebody who's very emotionally in touch with their feelings. Like very emotionally mature. So with the Devil being here, you might be concerned, Sagittarius, that you're not ready emotionally to handle this big change that you have coming your way. You might be concerned that you are not emotionally stable enough to handle all the changes that are going to be happening. Because when I said transformation, I meant transformation. Like, there are going to be a lot of big, significant changes coming towards you, I feel like. And perhaps you're just worried or concerned that you're not emotionally strong enough to handle all of the changes coming towards you right now. Okay. Something to do with marriage, commitment. Okay. So that's clarified by the Emperor. The Hierophant and the Emperor together. There could be an older male in your life who is going to kind of take you under their wing and help you adapt. Okay, so you being worried about this transformation, I'm just going to say don't, because there is an older male figure. I don't know if it's a family member or like a boss or a friend. There's somebody who's going to be looking out for you and is going to help you navigate this transition. Okay. So this is somebody with a lot of experience and a lot of intelligence. And I do feel like they're going to help you. So don't worry about that. And then here's the Ace of Cups and being strong. Strength. Okay. Hold on. When I get quiet like that, it's because I'm getting something. There's a water sign that is able to calm that inner lion inside of you. The one that is giving you the narrative in your head that you're not ready for this. The one that is telling you that you're not able to handle this. That little voice in your head. I feel like there's somebody who's very loving and giving and nurturing who's able to calm that lion that roars around inside of you. This person is able to calm that. They have a very calming effect on you. And I think that's great. But here it is again. Yeah. So moving forward, this person is going to help you through it. Okay. So you're involved with somebody here who has a great way of calming the storms inside of you. It could be a Cancer. This is Cancer's card. This person is going to help you navigate the hard times and the trouble, okay? You've been hanging on for a long time, yet this is the devil. So I feel like, Sagittarius, there's a lot of negative self-talk in your head. There's a lot of negative, like, I don't know, if somebody has kind of set you up to think that you can't be successful or you can't accomplish things, or maybe there's just this little voice in your head that says, you're not smart enough, you're not strong enough, you're not, and I'm telling you, you need to cut that little voice out and tell it to shut the fuck up, because don't let this piss on this. You hear what I'm saying? Don't let the negative, toxic crap hold you back from this Ten of Cups, which is rightfully yours and coming soon to a theater near you. And I'm getting goosebumps right now. Yeah, I feel like that is the main thread of this reading. Don't let this hold you back from your Ten of Cups. Okay. Stressed out, worried. You're anticipating something bad happening here. I feel like you're anticipating the worst. You're expecting something to go wrong, and you have to stop that. I'm telling you right now, Sagittarius, you stop that. You cut that out. We're going to speak positivity and we're going to speak life into your situation, okay? And I want you to cut out all negative talk right now, okay? So instead of looking at the mountain and going, oh my God, this is just too big, I'm never going to be able to navigate this, you need to say, you know what? I'm not at the top of the mountain, but I'm making progress. I'm making plans. Things are going to go okay. It may not happen immediately overnight, but I'll get there eventually, you know. And I love to tell people, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time, you know, like, don't look at the situation. The situation is big. Look at, what can I do today? What can I do tomorrow? You know, baby steps, bites, one bite at a time, okay? And here comes the sun. Do, 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 do. I'm telling you, Sagittarius, it's all going to be good in the hood. Don't worry. King of Swords. Thoughts, communications, ideas. You have a lot of great ideas. You're able to communicate very well. You have these things going for you. You have a lot going for you, okay? So you need to cut out the toxic negativity and bullshit that's going on up here. You need to just cut that out in order to get to your happiness. I'm telling you, that is so important. Your perspective and your outlook is going to be key in how events turn out. Your attitude, your outlook, and your perspective is going to be the catalyst for this huge transformation. And you're going to have to just embrace it and, you know, go with the flow a little bit, because you do have this very passionate new beginning happening for you. I feel like you're having to take a lot of action on things, and you're wishing things were just simpler and easier. You're wishing things could go back to a time in your life when you weren't so stressed out and things weren't so complicated. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking of that 21 Pilot song. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. You guys remember that song? But I feel like that's what's going on here. That's this energy, you know? You're having to make a lot of big decisions lately, and you're just wishing things would go back to a time when they were simpler and happier and easier. Okay? And here's the 10 of Cups. You have been watching and waiting for this to happen. You've been putting in the effort. Okay, so he has invested all this time in this energy, right? Trying to make this bush grow. And look, now the bush is blossoming, and here comes his harvest, and it's fucking bush full of money, right? All he's got to do is reach out and grab it, but it's not time just yet. He's got to wait for the right time, okay? So I'm telling you, don't focus on the mountain in front of you, okay? Because this is what's coming towards you, all right? It's not going to happen tomorrow, like I said, but you're getting there, okay? So be patient, and you're going to come to the 10 of Cups. Why is the emotional boredom and unfulfillment here? Like what? The Knight of Wands. It's inconsistent on and off behavior. So there's some kind of situation that you get very bored with it. Like you give it your attention and then you get very bored with it. Like you're inconsistent about something. I don't know what that is. But there's some kind of situation where you're like, you give it a lot of attention and then you're like, I'm so sick of that. I don't want to look at that anymore. But there's something like that going on here as well. All right. My eye won't stop watering, you guys. So, to recap, you have got some really huge transformations coming soon, okay? And I do think that you're very worried about your ability to handle everything, and you're wanting things to kind of be easier and simpler, okay? And I do think that you're going to have a lot of support here. There's some type of older gentleman. I don't know if it's a parent, a family member, a boss, a friend, I don't know. But there's some type of older gentleman that's going to help you navigate all of this. So please don't be so worried. And then I also feel like you're in a relationship, or there's somebody that you love or who loves you that has a way of just calming down that negativity and that raging stuff that goes on inside of you, that negative talk in your head. There's somebody very close to you that has a great way of just petting this lion and making him and you're moving forward, And you got to cut out that toxic energy. I'm telling you, that's so key. And you got to stop expecting the worst. Instead of expecting the worst, you need to speak life and positivity into your situation, okay? And you eat that elephant one bite at a time, my friend. You're going to get there. All right, Sagittarius, let's pull. I feel like a power of love. And I do feel like we're going to go with the middle of the deck on this one. The middle of the deck was the right choice. Self-love. You realize that love of self is necessary to love another, okay? And also to move forward and to get the blessings that you have coming towards you, okay? You have to stop this negative self-talk. You have to stop that negative self-belief, okay? And you have to love yourself, okay? And you have to be able to say, you know what? I deserve this. I've worked hard for this. I've made good decisions. I'm smart. I'm intelligent. Like, remember I said that you're a good communicator and you have great ideas, you know? Those are going to get you to the happiness, to the point where you're trying to get. But you have to believe that you deserve it. You have to love yourself. Okay, be kind to yourself. There's a lot of people in this world that are going to be complete assholes to you. Don't be one of them. All right. That's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope that you like that. You know, as always, feel free to comment down below there. If you want to be notified when I upload a new video, there's a bell shape. You hit that and you'll get a notification. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, hit that button. Join the Scorpio Cat family. The more the merrier. Love to have you. All right, guys. Well, until next time, Sagittarius, that is what I have for you. And so take care. Bye-bye.